Hey everyone, so I'm going to share with you what I picked up at garage sales. So I'm going to share with you what I picked up at garage sales at Extra Park. Because I didn't really get a chance to see because I was busy doing something. I interrupted, so I'm going to finish the video. And I forgot about doing the rest of the video, but it is what it is. So I'm going to share with you what I picked up from garage sales this week. And then I'm going to do my solo count. So I picked up a TI, like it's a TI-83 calculator machine already for $24. It's worth about $19.99 because the screen's for shipping. I could probably get maybe I can get $24.99 for the shipping, but or maybe a price at $24.99 for shipping, and then $19.99 plus shipping after. If someone offers me something, maybe I'll take the $20 offer. And then I picked up a New York Giants football pennant, signed by like a member of the Iowa Hawkeyes. It was not a very well known player, but even those like team signed pennants from like vintage, or people just want it because of the pennant and maybe because it's signed by a player. That might not add much value. It's not like Eli Manning signed the pennant, or a more famous player signed it. You know what I mean. It's like, say for example, you sign, say for example, a player that's not super famous signs say a jersey that's not theirs. It adds a little value, but hardly any value, to it. Like that pennant, like maybe $15-$20 free ship. You can get about $30, $24.99 maybe, or $29.99 plus shipping for that pennant with the COA out. I think. And then I'm gonna be able to list. And then I'm gonna pick up and I picked up a Hot Wheels deck, I guess, for a buck at garage sale. The pennant was $4. The Hot Wheels was $1. The package is cut off. I can get about $2.49 or $2.99 for shipping, and get my dollar back and call it good. And then I paid $7.50 for 2 video games at a garage sale, or 2 video games a piece. They were high priced garage sale. I hate those garage sales that are high priced. That's so annoying, when you have a garage sale that's $20, and or like stuff that's high. It's like, I went to a garage sale once again, and they've been using the same site for multiple garage sales and everything. But I went that second. Oh, it's just high price. I hate that garage sale. It's like $5 for one item. It's like $5 for an item that it's the thrift store. It's like $1 my local area. It's like, come on. Or stuff that even that garage sale where the electronics and stuff like that. Most of the stuff was priced reasonably. A lot of the tools and stuff, like the guy stuff, he was trying to get as much as he can out of it. Like it's a flea market or something. Come on, dude. It's a garage sale. You are not, maybe take that to the flea market. You may be able to get, what you're asking for it. Or maybe, someone might be willing to drew you down a little bit, pay you a more higher price for it. Not at a garage sale, they won't. No way. Maybe a flea market, you might be able to get a little more, but I mean, you're not going to be able to get like a fortune for it. Flea market's like a little higher end garage sale. It's kind of, you can ask like between like garage sale and like thrift store price, or you can maybe ask the thrift store prices, like local thrift, like small town thrift store prices. You could. And then what else did I pick up? $7.50 a piece for the video games. So I paid $15 for one garage sale, $8 at another, it's $23. And then this garage sale I paid $5 for this, or $2 for this. Excuse me, $2 for this. This is a Senior VHS player, a VCR. I paid $2, like I said, and this is a VWM 638. Well, I paid $2, and it's worth $19.99. There's only one sold comp of this on eBay in the last 90 days. So maybe because it's like one of those ones that you either press channel 3 or 4. You have to be on, or it's which I just left on channel 3 and it worked on my AV, because on this newer TV worked on AV. Some TVs it might not work on like that TV. And this, I did test, and then I did test and it worked just fine. Worked. It comes with the remote. So maybe the other one doesn't have the remote. If the other one doesn't have the remote, I'll probably ask like $24.99 or plus shipping or something like that, or maybe even $29.99 plus shipping. I'll probably ask a little more than $19.99 plus shipping if the other one doesn't have the remote. And then there's another one on there, another Sanyo a remote. I said I would, some other person, might not need a remote for the thing. I'm like, yeah, I know, but it was with something. I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to take it because, I just say I don't know which one it is, and even though I knew that one of them wasn't for it, I knew clear and well, but you don't tell them that, I'm like, you know what, I'll sell it. So I'm going to buy that remote for a few bucks, and it's worth $19.99 plus shipping. Just that remote is with the manual. That's the only source comp of that thing on eBay. If you type in the model number, it's like, huh? So wow. So I can get $14.99, maybe even $14.99 plus shipping for that remote. Whew. That would be if I test instantly. Because if some of the remotes you can universally test. You press the button and the button flashes, So yeah, that's like awesome. Fine, right there. Extra flip. And then this VHS player, or that VCR, but DVD player. This is worth about 11 bucks plus shipping. It's 99 cents. I think I was going for like 10 plus shipping. I can at least play. I tested and made it worked. And it's one of those really old models from 2004 of 8.8 in the back, where it says manufactured. So it's August 2004. And it's one of those or DVD players where you have to, you can only press like there's like no fast forward, no rewind, like no like fat extra features on this. There's none on here. And on like certain things, you may not be able to fast forward. Like even on you wouldn't be able to fast forward this. There's no fast forward option, just skip. Looks like. Even the one I was on didn't let you skip. Maybe it is just built into this one. So here. But either way, though, it worked. And I tested the remote batteries. AAA batteries here. It does work so I can, price it at whatever it's worth. If it has the remote, I don't know if that other one for $10.99 for shipping had the remote. But if it did, I'll sell for that. But I'm going to sell at the price it did have the remote with it. I will. And then I picked up a brand new, but I thought it was brand new, but it's not brand new, it's open box. But it is a VHS, or not VHS. I'm thinking of VHS in my mind all the time. I don't know why. The Blu-ray player is a LG Blu-ray player. It's $42.99 plus shipping. I'm gonna list that. I'm gonna price that, and I'm gonna list that. And then there is another garage sale tomorrow in my town, my small little town. I'm gonna go to that garage sale as well. I'm gonna go to that sale. See how much stuff. See if I can find some good gems at that garage sale. Whatever it is, I'm gonna pick it up. VHS player, DVD player. And reflip it, flip it for some profit. Flip it for profit. It's not a ton of profit, but I'm at 270, I believe, 2 listings on eBay. So I got 9 little things, so that'll bring it up to 281. And then my Cabanas Pigs scheme on my list. I took photos of it, but I found out I wanted to go to that garage sale after I listed a few things. I found about see. I went to post this song. And then there's another version. So yeah, and it also was like at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Like I went these grudge shows, so it's like pretty kind of late first day, and I still found some good gems. So imagine I went a little bit earlier. You know what I mean? So yeah. So next time, take care. And and there's this Sony camera case, I think it is a Sony little case. I don't know what it's for, but I'm gonna look it up on eBay, see if I find a sold part or something similar. And if I do, I'm gonna list it for whatever it's worth. If not, I'll just get rid of it. And I found these. That was in my house. And then I found these in my house laying around. This is a ROVL. There's 009. AV cables for Nintendo. I believe it was for I sold on eBay. And until I had junked out, and I just junked it instead of selling it for parts repair. And you know, with maybe the hookups and everything, the other is parts repair. Or even, you know, or just on the Wii console by itself and just parts and you know, just some cables and separately, and maybe even, you know, but, so yeah, so I got that for so it's probably not worth a ton, but it should be worth a couple of bucks, you know, at least used. If people buy OEM because they lose their cables or their, you know, like they lose their cables or you know, like this part might go out or something in it. So, few bucks plus shipping. Probably. Not a whole ton, but it's OEM Nintendo, so people will buy it more. People are more likely to buy it used, you know. And yeah, so I've got 11 items to list. I believe I got 2. I've got 2. The VCR player. The VCR. DVD player, the Blu-ray player. The spare remote. It's 4. 5 and 6 are 2 games. 7 is the calculator. 8 is the pennant. 9 is the car. 10 are some Nike slides. They don't have very many sold comps on. They have 2 sold comps on. So I picked up some stuff with low sold comps amount. And these just the only sold comp. And this is like replacing remotes. And the others were like, and the other was like 1 sold comp on this, so it's like, but I'll still sell it though. It might take a little bit to sell, but someone will buy it eventually, so yeah, so next time, take care.